Hey guys, I'll give people time to show up. Wow, it's really bright out here. I don't know if you can see me. Okay, maybe if I face that way a little bit, then I kind of less have the sun in my eyes. How is everybody? Wow, you guys are quick on the mark, coming and hanging out with us today. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I've got, what have I got? I've got an awesome Zoku coffee maker to give away. Why am I giving away my Zoku coffee maker? Because Zoku and Amazon have like a secret Illuminati deal, which means that you can't sell Zoku products on Amazon anymore. Boo, Zoku. Boo, Amazon. And everyone's like, boo at Amazon today. So I'm going to talk about that because, oh my gosh, I feel like, right, all the gurus, right, are now like, okay, I've written a blog post. I'm making a video. Here is my official statement on the state of Amazon and what we can and can't do and how terrible Amazon are. So as official Amazon guru, I am coming forth to also give my statement on what I think of Amazon and what we can all do and whether the sky's falling and whether I'm going to get a lemon on my head and just things suck, guys. It's cool. Things kind of suck if you list a product and then Amazon say you can't sell it, as they did with my iced coffee maker. Actually, that didn't even happen. I sent this in to Amazon and they said, and then Zoku sent me a cease and desist, so it wasn't even like that, but it sucked. But this stuff is new, so okay, what are the restrictions? What's happening? I'll be sensible about this. So what is happening at the moment? A lot of sellers are getting notifications when they're trying to send in some products to FBA. And what's happening is they're getting a notification that says, oh no, we are at capacity for this particular ASIN and you can't send any more of these in at the moment. Now, it's kind of confusing because they're not doing it, they're basically targeting products with slow sales velocities. And that's not actually based on rank. That's like how many sales they're getting in a week or in a month, and kind of how those sales compare to the amount of inventory. And it's really difficult for us to know the exact algorithms they're using to figure this out, because if there's 10 sellers and they've all got 100 units, it could be like the best ranked product ever. But like they're overstocked, they're not going to shift all that product. And they're not looking at you, the seller. They're looking at their total inventory versus their total sales. So Sherry says, is this for single products, not bundles? So I haven't heard of anyone's bundles being affected, and I haven't heard of anyone's white label products being affected. This seems to be affecting products where there are multiple sellers, where there's a lot of sellers all selling a product and it's just not moving quick enough to keep up with the inventory. I mean, like, I don't know, I'm seeing people getting kind of outraged about this, kind of angry about this, but if it's not moving, it's not moving. So we've got to focus on finding products that will move, that we can be in control of, that we can get them moving. And I think it's kind of important to kind of consider what Amazon are thinking here, that their warehouses, basically Amazon have been providing super cheap storage, and they know this, we know this, because they've made all these restrictions. They started off with 12-month long-term storage fees. They've gone down to 6-month long-term storage fees. They made it so that if you had products sitting in the warehouse and you pulled them back, you couldn't send them straight back in again. Like, they've done all these things to clean up their warehouse. Exactly, Christy's saying it makes business sense. It's not selling. Why have a warehouse full of stuff that doesn't sell? Master Emmy, I've gotten that notice a couple of times in the last year. Yeah, this isn't a new thing. This isn't a brand new thing. That's nice, and I am getting rid of the troll. Bye-bye, troll. You know, this isn't a new thing. People have had this warning in the past. And all we're seeing is that this happened a lot yesterday. Now, a lot of people are saying, okay, this is what we know, this is what we think will happen, this is what might happen. Everyone's speculating. Everyone is speculating at this point. All we know is that Amazon do have a policy that says when they are too full on an ASIN, they may put restrictions on their ASIN. We don't know how long for. We don't know if this is like a one-day thing. We don't know if it's temporary. We don't know if it's a glitch. and we don't know if it's long term. But it does seem like there may be it seems like it may be something new that they are implementing more that they haven't implemented before. Let me say that again, because I'm tangling my words. This is something that has been around for a long time, but the way they are implementing it seems new, like they've put some new code in, some new algorithms in. So, yeah, and the problem when that happens, when you put in new algorithms, you get glitches. So it seems like this actually might be a good thing in the long term, because it's going to keep their warehouse clean. I mean, from their business perspective, it's going to keep their warehouse clean. From our perspective, it's frustrating because the way they've implemented it kind of sucks. We can't just, like, they're not telling us. We don't know until we try and send products in whether it's going to be a problem. So that kind of sucks. But also it seems like there may be some errors. Like, for example, if you try and send in a product, there's only one copy of that product. Like, books and CDs seem to be being affected especially. Like, if you have a really long tail book and you try and send in a copy of that book, well, there might already be a book at Amazon that has a 10 million rank and it's never sold because it's priced too high. If that's the case, if you see that happening and you think you should be able to send in that product and there's something sitting there that's taking up space that hasn't sold, tell seller support. Now, everyone's speculating. Everyone is speculating right now, and there's a lot of, well, I called seller support and they told me this, they told me that. What it seems is that people are calling seller support and they are telling some sellers, if something seems wrong, send us the ASIN and we can override this. So here's the problem with seller support. They tell everyone different things. Like, they tell, one seller calls up, they'll say something, another seller calls up, they'll say something else. There isn't an official statement on this. There's just whatever you're getting from seller support. So if you think there is a problem, if you think there is an error and you should be able to send in that ASIN, you think it will move, you think there's they're making a mistake, then tell them and explain why. Say, hey, I'm trying to list this item. It's a book. It has this rank. There is another seller that hasn't sold their book, but that's because I think it's ranked too highly, or because the listing has a mistake. It's the wrong edition of the book. It's the wrong picture. There's something wrong with the description. Like, you can be constructive about this. So if you see something that you think is an error, contact seller support and let them know. So that's one suggestion. Now, if this continues in the long term, it might. I think they'll iron out the glitches. I don't think it's something to worry too much about, because I think they're going to iron out the glitches. And to be fair, if your business model revolves around having a lot of product in long-term storage at Amazon's warehouse, might be time to rethink that. It is a pain for people, and I've done it. I've done a lot of sending products in and holding them till Q4, and it does suck for people that do that. And it's kind of kicking a lot of people that are doing arbitrage and saving products for Q4. It's a big kick for those of us who have done that. I'm seeing a lot of people, like arbitrage people are blaming private label people are blaming arbitrage people. I don't think it's like that. I think that's kind of putting the wrong spin on things. I think it's just about looking at total inventory versus total sales. If Amazon have a huge inventory, they're not getting enough sales, the maths is wrong. That's what they want to fix. So I'm not worried from a perspective of bundles, of white label products. People are saying, well, what if I send in 10 bundles, they sell, and I try and replenish them and I can't? Well, I don't see that happening, because if you've sold them, then your sales are keeping up with your inventory. And that's what Amazon want. That's what they're aiming for here. Just that sales and inventory. So, okay, in Japan, bear with me. In Japan, they have this system called like just-in-time management. And a lot of American companies really want to keep up with this just-in-time thing. It started in the 80s. It's like a management thing. And it's all about getting just enough inventory to the place it needs to be at just the right time. And it's the most efficient way of managing inventory. And inventory is expensive. It takes up space, it's a liability, it gets in the way, it causes problems, people fall over it, it gets damaged, it gets broken. Having a lot of inventory around sucks. Amazon want to manage their inventory. As sellers, we need to manage our inventory too. So I'm not overly worried about this. The reason I'm not overly worried is because I think we should be doing this anyway. We should be like managing our inventory versus sales. Where I am worried is if it's a glitch and if the glitches are ongoing. But what I would say is if you see glitches, keep notifying Amazon. Say, this looks like a glitch. I should be able to sell this product. And point out errors, as I say. So that's my thoughts. Has anyone got questions, thoughts? Like, I'm just sort of talking very fast. You should be selling out every 2 months or so. That's great advice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a business model that has long-term holds. And I've done it a lot myself. I've sent in products saying, okay, this will sell next Christmas. And yes, I've done a lot of long-tail books. And books are a different thing. I mean, books sit around on shelves waiting for the right buyer. So I don't know if I go all out on that. I mean, I think booksellers in particular will say, no, I've had books sat for 3 years and then they sell for $60. And it's like a long-term investment. So that's okay. But I think Amazon might be changing their model. Like, Amazon of 2016 isn't the Amazon of 2012. It's a different model, and they want different. They have different business criteria. It would be nice if an app said there was a barrier to sending before you send a stack of books. Yes, and I hope that's something that they will address with their software. Who knows? I mean, for me, like I didn't make the white label course. I've got a new Blue Sky Create course, and I didn't make that as a cash-in. I made that as a response to what I saw happening with retail arbitrage, with private label, with bundles, and I kind of saw the writing on the wall, and I said, okay, what we need to be doing is coming up with our own products, our own brands, and being open to other platforms. It used to be that all we had was eBay versus Amazon. We don't have eBay versus Amazon now. We have Amazon versus Facebook, Shopify, WordPress, WooCommerce, Instagram, Pinterest, Craigslist, and a bazillion, Mercari, Yodel, Swap, I don't know. There's platforms all the time coming up and people earning good livings on them. So it's not Amazon versus eBay anymore. It's Amazon versus everything else. And I think we are smart if we if we take as much ownership for our businesses as we can ourselves. Use Amazon as long as it makes sense for you. And Amazon's fantastic. FBA is fantastic. It's still fantastic. But it's one choice. It's one of our tools. It's not our whole business. Focus on your brand. Focus on building your own products. I think building your own products, like that is why I've created the new course. That's why I'm pushing white label. Because I think there's power in having your own products, in creating something from scratch that no one's competing with. And I mean, I see the same thing on merch. Everyone's just copying designs. Okay, I've got 100 designs and some guy from China just copied all my 100 designs. It's a crazy system. Why is everyone making t-shirts? Why is everyone obsessed with t-shirts? You can make leggings, you can make bikinis, you can make, I don't know, you can make like kitchen cutlery, you can make bath bombs, you can make soap, you can make perfume, you can make anything right now. Just Google custom manufacturers US. You don't have to go to China. And there's this crazy copycat thing going on at the moment where everyone's just like, oh, this person's having success with this. I'm going to copy it and do the exact same thing they're doing. Oh, no. We can do new things. We can do new things. We can create new products. We can put them on Amazon. We can put them in lots of places. I love you too, Debbie. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the hearts. Okay, so I want to give away a Zoku. I don't know what to do to give away the Zoku. I should probably do a question or something. What question? You know, I should have thought about this earlier. I was like, oh, I've got to go and make my guru statement about this hot button topic that everyone's addressing from their podiums and writing blog posts about. Oh, and also like and share this, guys. Tell all your friends, because this is a very important thing and the sky is falling. So do tell everyone and share my video and make me more of a guru. don't. It's fine. Oh, and hey guys, check out the keyword thing I did this week, because I caused trouble with keywords. I did some exposing on keywords and certain keyword apps on YouTube and on treasure hunting. So if you're interested in keywords and how to do them right, then check out the treasure hunting group and my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm gonna give away the Zoku. Here it is, the Zoku iced coffee maker, brand new, that you're not allowed to sell on Amazon because they'll send you cease and desist letters. But try it if you want, I don't care. It's worth $29.99 from Bed Bath & Beyond and other places. And if you would like to win this, it goes to the first person who posts the URL correctly of my YouTube channel. The race is on. First person who gets the URL of my YouTube channel in chat wins the Zoku coffee maker. Also, by the way, I'm sending out the tags from the last from the last contest. I got the Amazon gift cards out to everyone, but the tags are taking a little longer. So if you're still waiting on a treasure hunter tag from me from ASD, because ASD made treasure hunter tags, how cool is that? I will be sending those out soon. No, I need the whole URL. I need the whole URL, and that's not it. It's not /treasure hunting. $30 coffee maker going here. It's the first person who can post up my YouTube channel. We can sit. We can wait. No, it's not YouTube /Catherine. It's got to be the whole URL. You have to be able to click on it and get to my YouTube channel. And the winner is Bling Gnome. Bling Gnome, you got it. Send me your address. Send me a message with your address and I will send you the coffee maker. That's congratulations to Bling Gnome. I have no idea who you are, but please send me your name and address. Cool. Okay, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. What I want to say is don't worry too much, okay? We know that Amazon make a lot of changes. We have lived through gatings. We have lived through crazy suspensions. We have lived through the packing thing where they said you had to have 2 inches of packing between everything. We've lived through packing slips. We've lived through no packing slips. We've lived through now you have to upload all the information. We've survived. We've survived all of these things. Amazon keeps changing. That is a fact that Amazon keeps changing. It will keep changing. But you have power to do it. It was youtube.com/user/Catherine Treasure. I think just youtube.com/Catherine Treasure works too. But what I'm saying, guys, you are in control of your business. Amazon is a tool. It's an awesome tool. Fantastic tool. But the more you can handle, the more you can create yourself, the stronger you're going to be in the long term. Invest in yourself, invest in your skills, invest in your knowledge, invest in your brands, invest in your products, invest in your platforms. You can do this, guys. I love you lots. I do have a new course. It's going great. We've got like 140 people in the group already. I'm loving it. I'm so excited with the course. Last night we were talking about summer products. And how to do custom grocery products for the summer, how to do custom clothing products. I can't say what they are, but we had like real suppliers, we're doing a lot in that group. It's so exciting. You can find out more about it at blueskysuite.com. But do check it out because it is a really, really cool group and we're getting super creative with it. Can I do a Periscope on tax time? I'll talk to you, Marilyn. You can tell me what you would like me to talk about. Not my specialist subject. I pay my taxes, I go to my accountant and she pretty much does it for me. But we can talk about it. We can certainly talk about it. Cool. Okay, guys, you have been awesome. Have a great day. Feel free to share, like, whatever I don't even know what you do with Periscope. You guys are awesome. Bye.